And on that note, good evening. I'm back just when you thought it was safe to go back into the internet. What's to do? Let's just start off with a little casual mapping. I got choked up. I'm sorry. I'm just so moved. Oh, let's just burn through some sevens. I heard some mention, one of the streamers talked that tier 7 was the breakpoint for uniques, so I'll want to do 7s and 8s and add 9s for amusement value. Cursed with Vuln, monster speed, attack cast, they reflect elemental. No. Nope, we don't want to be insta-killed. We'd rather not reflect physical, because we actually do an average of about 350 per pop in physical. Not Knox. Good evening. Prosit? Skull? Cheers. Boss, inhabited by ghosts, less cooldown recovery, less armor. Sure, let's go with this. Skull. Here in the U.S., we have a, what is euphemistically referred to as a chewing tobacco named Skull. What it is you take it and you put it between your cheek and your gum, where purportedly it feels relaxing. And then you spit into a cup or similar container the tobacco juice you're getting from that. I've never understood what conceivable fucking attraction there is in putting something where you have to spit out the juice. Well, we'll just start with the delirium mirror then, shall we? That was 28 orbs of alteration from that thing. I have heard or seen the product. Heard of or seen the product somewhere, yeah. So we will keep moving because, well, we've got the delirium mirror up and we want to kill as much stuff as possible. Right now we're at 3 jewelry cases and 1 armor case as rewards. I don't think I want to... Well, maybe I do want to start the Abyss. I'm going to start the Abyss. What's the worst that could happen? I say that a lot, and then bad things happen. I'm going to take a moment. We'll go ahead and we'll end the delirium encounter. We have 5 jewelries, 3 armors, and 1 weapon coming through. And a small cluster jewel. Ah, that may be where I've seen him. It's because the little pouch of tobacco rings a bell. If you swallow them, though, you could end up puking, is my understanding. Had a friend who was really addicted. Slept with 3 in and exchanged them in his... Wow, that's... yeah, that's not healthy. There's no way that's healthy. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not healthy. Can I get corrupted orbs, if you'll pardon the phrase, because that sounds dirty. Yeah, my orbs, man, they're really corrupted. The penicillin didn't help. Maybe I should do some more heist, too. So the new character has been created, and I've got them up to... Good evening. I've got them up to level 35-ish, something like that. Finished off the first trial of ascendancy. So it turns out that if you're dual wielding ash callers and adding like 40 to 60 fire damage to all your spells, you can level pretty quick. We want to go this way. See if we missed anything else important when we were doing that abyss. And good evening to you. Well, propagating is something we humans have pretty solid instincts for. So, even the most clinically, cerebrally challenged can usually manage. If they want to. And quite often when they don't want to. Three more ancient shards. Nice. I used my 1 ancient orb and it turned a belt into a less valuable belt. Predictably, but, you know. Let me real quickly go back. I'm going to be less focused on getting good stuff done. And good evening. Pardon me, I have to double check I get this right, because the old eyes don't work so great. Asian Aslan. Okay, they were working correctly. Welcome. One of my stream VODs, I appreciate that very much. I've actually been getting really positive feedback on putting my VODs up to YouTube. Apparently it's occasionally hitting the magical algorithms. So thank you. The DD, it's not even a DD build yet. Right now it's still just cremation. I swapped over to cremation at 28. And I'm just starting to level it. Hello. It's not a thing yet. You know? It's not grown up yet. I picked up a lot of stuff. Let's see. But thank you very much, Aslan. That's very, very flattering. Not just that you enjoyed it, but you thought enough of it to drop in. That's kind of why we, streamers do this kind of thing. Well, I guess some do it for the money. I'm not so crazy as I think I'm ever going to make money on it. I do it for fun, and hopefully that other people find it fun. That's kind of the real objective for me. That's the reason I turned the filter down on the leveling character. I need to turn it back up. I actually haven't checked the numbers. I know I've been getting nice comments, but I haven't actually checked the numbers for the views. Yeah, going with the tinctures. Yeah, so far, my first character, I went with, I can't remember, not the tinctures. It's got to be the one with the bodies. The one whose spec gives you, like, bark skin. That was my first character. And then on the second character, I went with the bag. And, yeah, the other two have been the bag, simply because the bag is awesome. Is it? Okay. Well. Oops. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, the Warlock. I haven't done the Warlock yet. The one who gives you the various marks. Right. So, yes, I did do the tinctures, dude. But I haven't used any tinctures because the tinctures seem to be mostly melee driven. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Which is always possible. Stun. And a suppress small cluster jewel. I wonder if that sells. Given how much people like spell suppression and seek it out, I wonder if the small suppression gem sells. That's very. You guys are all right. It's clearly that you guys are conspiring to make me feel good about my streaming. Who paid you? Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to head in. One, two. I'll finish off the rest of the mobs. Don't play any of these games besides Guild Wars 2? Yeah, well, Guild Wars 2 is still my fallback. I've already logged in and did my dailies on Guild Wars 2, starting at about 4:30, so about 40 minutes ago. On my main account. Yeah, okay. I have 2 accounts. I admit it. Wow, okay. 5 more monsters, and there they are. But I have to say, this is my favorite challenge league that PoE has done in maybe 2 years. So it might be 8 leagues. So I'm enjoying it. Right now it is 5:10 p.m. I am in California, in Silicon Valley. The lovely and scenic Silicon Valley, as I like to lie and describe it as. I will note, as I have noted in the past, it used to be known as the Valley of Heart's Delight when it was mostly orchards. I am drinking rocks, ice, vanilla vodka, splash of cream, A&W root beer. It is not a beverage that is Euro-friendly, as most Europeans can't stand root beer. Generally speaking, they find it, and the word that I've heard most often applied to it is vile. I love it, but... And Nod Knox is one of the few... No trouble here. One of the few Europeans with the appropriate taste and distinction to understand the subtle nuance that makes root beer such a delightful soft beverage. Totally, that was not bullshit at all. Maybe. Let's see, we've got a bunch of stuff here. How about a city square map? Oh, sure, we'll keep it easy, and we'll buff this one up. Cater for those down under. Well, what would those down under prefer? I've drunk Foster's, and that's Australian for bud, mate. No offense if you're a Foster's drinker. Yes, I want to see how are we doing. We are low, so we can maybe get a little sulfite. Yes, my understanding is, yeah, Australian for bud. It's Australian for bud, mate. We used to like it. There was a burrito place. Big honkin' burritos. And you could get a burrito and a Foster's. You know, for it was like $6 at the time. Let's see, what do we got? Breaches? Why not an additional breach? Sure. Let's do a breach. And throw in a sack frag. And additional strong boxes. Let's go with that. Well, keep in mind, I'm talking about, let's say 1980. My bet is if the place still exists, the burrito's probably $10 and the Foster's would be $8. Oh, a blowout buy. I don't know. I mean, I've got enough. If I cashed out right now, assuming the prices haven't changed much in the last couple of days, I probably have got relatively quickly like 6 or 8 div, which for me is insane amounts. I would have to buy from other people, and I've never bought. I've sold once, but I've never bought. Yeah, I can certainly understand that is absolutely the way to do it. Is, okay, end of the league, take all the currency I've got, blow it on something big, try some wacky build, or maybe even buy a unique I always wanted to play with type deal. Absolutely. I love Froggy. Froggy, best portal. Fight me. All right. I'm not quite crazy enough to put a whole bunch of Viridian Wildwood work in on something that I've already jacked up a fair amount. All right, there's something still alive. Where is it? Thought he could hide from me. Nope, there's still something left alive. All right, where is it? Why am I not seeing the thing? I had a box do this. I forgot I'd said it. I had a box I got to open 4 times. Because there's a chance they'll reset. I have one of the map nodes that gives it a chance for boxes to reset. Just the once. And before I forget... Oh, hey. Dude, I'm working on something here. Give me a break. Ah, excellent. Fight alongside me and Froggy. I need to check and see. Yep, it's still on semi-strict. I need it on strict. Alright, we will now have less stuff showing up. All right, who's up for Vol Flicker Strike? I played Flicker Strike build once because I wanted to, see what it was like. I like to try out builds that I've never played. And it was a blast, but it was also headache-inducing. God, Flicker Strike with Headhunter would be something to see. I have all of the little squares up here at the top of the screen. Look at it, all of them. Misery, Envy, Dread, and Scorn. No, but we do have a corruption frag in there. And now I have to start picking up caster stuff again, because I'm going to be playing a caster, or I've started playing a caster. Mirrored items, blech. Loath Keep. Nope. No, thank you. I also have the map node that makes all of my strong boxes corrupted. So far, it's been an interesting result. Like I said, I had that one map, a box, corrupted box that was popping out 1 or 2, I think it was 2, rogue exiles each time, and I hit it 4 times. Actually, it came back 4 times, so I hit it 5 times. I think it's like a 10% chance of basically reloading when you finish it. And it just seemed like such a fun addition that I had to do it. Yeah, I don't assume most of my decisions for my map stuff. How many are left? Still more than 50? Oh, I missed going this way. That's right. My map specking, I assume, is grossly suboptimal, but then it was always running it for short-term gain and long-term fun. Putting in the stuff that I find fun, not necessarily the stuff that's profitable. Anyone back here? No. We are... Ah, that's right. I did add the breach. Let's go ahead and give us some space to breach out and touch someone. All right, should be under 50. Yeah, 18 left. Nothing good out of that one. Disappointing. Poison Fogger was just sent to the void at number 1 on the ladder, level 100. They have added a new mechanic that allows people who buy the high-end package to design a map. And the map can include in its affixes, if you die, you get... It's a void map. If you die, the character goes to the Void League. Basically, can only be looked at character selection. Yeah, I've seen some people doing private leagues, and they do look like a blast. Congrats on the Mage Blood. You can roll that back into Trade League, right? 18 monsters left, including the boss, just in case. We'll drop a portal, including the bosses. There are no monsters left in the map. I have triumphed. I think that is entirely the right answer, is to, unless you were planning on, all of you, financing bonkers builds, is to play with it. I mean, I got a reliquary key. First time I've ever gotten a reliquary key. I got it relatively low level, too, like level 60 or 70 on my first character. And that time they were selling for 100 to 120. Well, I used it. I want to have fun. That seemed like fun. It wasn't as profitable, sadly, but it was fun. I got a foil obliteration. Obliteration? The wand. The physical wand. Actually makes a lot of decks. A lot of builds. Yeah, obliteration. Right? Not that. Where is it? There it is. Right there. Foil obliteration. Dun 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 dun. Isn't it pretty? No longer worth 100 to 120 chaos. Now worth like 10. Ah, excellent. Grim Dawn. Can't complain about that.
Hello.
Well, you could. I can complain about anything. Actually, that's as close as I get to a job at my age. What do you do for a living, sir? I complain on the internet. How does that pay? Not well. Except in satisfaction, of course. Tier 4, Tier 5. Can't get no satisfaction? I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. But I can't get no. I have seen that song performed, but not by the Stones. I've seen that song performed by Devo. Do we have any more space over here? I don't think so, do we? Quicholi, you gotta go. Hate to do that to you, big guy, but yeah. Time for you to go. Trauma support. Ball flicker strike. Rain of arrows.
Hello. Journey well.
Let's see what we've got waiting at the Rogue Harbor. I really liked Heist League. The concept, the amount of work they put in. What I did find it was very frustrating in that my tendency to die on the way out kind of, I don't say ruined it or spoiled it for me. It took away a lot of the pleasure I had in it. I can do another blueprint. And this character is good enough that it's less of a factor. I don't die a lot, in brief. What do we got? In and out, we got fossils and essences. Alright, well, Karst or Nanette? We'll throw Nanette in and get Nanette some leveling. And Tulina. Oh, Huck. Devo? Devo is best known for Whip It. Is their best known song. They were an art band. And I say unto thee, thou art most welcome indeed, friend. And welcome indeed. And indeed. I'm out of useful words.
What do you need?
Yep, that is Devo. Nod Knox, that is exactly correct. The red sort of circular ziggurat hat. They were sort of an art performance band, but their music was smart and different, and their live shows were great. You know, technically it's probably a grind, but it hasn't felt very grindy. I've enjoyed all 3 builds I've played so far. So for me, this is the best league in a couple years at least. And I'm a person who complains bitterly about the problems in the game. But, you know, my only complaint about the Challenge League this time is I think if you juice up in the Wildwood, the mobs have too many hit points. That's my only complaint. Not that they hit too hard. They should hit hard. Not that the Wildwood itself is too difficult. Well, at lower levels. But that when you juice them up, the mobs just have more hit points than Ubers. Which minion build? And let's see, FR. Not sure what FR is. Frozen Rope? Fiery Rain? I've never done Forbidden Right. Zombies and Spectres. Spectres look fun, especially with the bodies. Yeah, I've never done a Forbidden Right. Put that on the list. Ones I want to do. The zombies you can buy from the guy. Seems like it should be fun this league. He didn't even get to finish commanding me to stop. That had to be really frustrating for him. Let's see. Well, we're not going to start opening. Just opening things up willy-nilly. Oh, yeah. I mean, they look fun. That's been the most tempting thing for me as far as, you know, I love my extra bag, and I like the stuff like critical strikes have culling strike, and I gain 12% to elemental resistances. You know, those are great, but I gotta say they don't seem as much fun as the Spectre bodies and the entire concept of buying bodies from a guy. I kind of love it. Well, speaking of things I never get tired of, stacked decks. Oh, I definitely want to get out of here. 7 stacked decks. That could be a doctor. A void. Right, yeah, I just haven't... Well, I mean, theoretically, this character... No, the new character the Detonate Dead character I'm making will certainly have access to a Spectre to be able to put it into the Desecrate pool for blowing up.
Not too challenging.
Etheric Fossil? I don't even remember what that one does. Oh, caster mods. Well, we won't be opening up a whole bunch of extra secure lockers. As our alert level's already pretty high. Halt? I don't think so, sir. Where are we going? We're going here. Let's see if we get anything nice in the last room. We can hope. Ah, we do have a third treasure room. Huh, that's interesting. So, I can get one of these safely, the other one not safely. So, I'll get one. Another Remnant of Corruption, that's nice. And then we'll see what is waiting for us in the last room, the big reward room. If there's nothing there that's good, we'll just grab the other thing and leave peacefully. If there's something good, we'll see if it's worth trying to make a run for the one that we have to leave behind. All right. Let's see what we've got. All right. Oblivion Shell. No. No. Replica Hinakora. A bunch of Scours. A bunch of GCPs. That's not bad. 19 GCPs isn't bad. All right, I'm going to check real quick on PoE Trade to see if either of these are worth anything. Replica Restless Ward. Replica Restless Ward. 5 Chaos. Replica Hinakora's Sight. Looks like 2 to 5. And I do want to do a quick check and see what 19 GCPs is worth. Where are the GCPs? Mirrors? No, not mirrors. GCP in Chaos. What you pay, 10 GCP gets you 28 Chaos, so 19 is worth about 55 Chaos. In this case, we're going to take the 19 GCPs. What's still back here? Oh, a door. Duh. Didn't recognize the icon. Note to self. Got the door icon. Hold the line. How's the holding the line thing going for you? Is that working out? I hate to say it to him, but it doesn't look like it worked out. All right, do your magic. Wrong way, this way. Good. Go the right way. Let this be a lesson to you all. Always go the right way. Do not go the wrong way. Glad I could help you out with that. Touchdown. Crowd goes wild. A couple of them leveled up. Very nice. $19 GCPs. That's pretty good. Exactly, yeah. Well, and hey, at 50 or 55 chaos for the bunch, it's still good even if you do trade. Well, not much here. Let me put away what we do have. Was that a void? Did I have a void there? I have a void. I haven't even gotten to the stacked decks yet. Oh, is that what somebody just scored? 5,200? Oh, yeah. Turd Twister X. Around here, we call him Mr. X. I think he wants us to call him Turd Twister, though, so I'm just not, I can't bring myself to do that. Turd Twister X. Okay. 1/5 of an Exalted Orb. I have no idea what Exalted Orbs are worth anymore. 1/6 of an Alpha's Howl. 1/3 of an Electrocuting Jewelry. I know that one's junk. 1/5 of a Bloodthirsty Eternal Sword. Junk. 1/9 of a Life Sprig. Junk. 1/5 of 10 Orbs of Regret. And 1/10 of Parandus' Gold Ring. But we have a Void. A Void. And not just the one in my head. Well, let's head back. Well, the thing is that the scale of it flattens out, and what they do is they build pure offensive builds. Because at that depth, if anything even taps you, you're dead. So there's no point in working with defenses. So they build fast, ludicrously overpowered offensive builds to deal with stuff. Or at least that's the way it used to get done. All right, so first, well, we had 19. This will give us 20. And now, the fun. Ladies and gentlemen, a void. What will it be? Mage Blood? Sure, could be. Headhunter? Possible. My money is on 40 Wisdom Scrolls. Whispering Ice. That's a fun stick to build around. Nodnox, you're a cruel man. And that's my first Whispering Ice. I've done a Whispering Ice build before. What's cool about it is you don't have to link it. as you can guess, linking is my arch nemesis. This set of armor here is almost certainly destined to go onto the 4th build this league. It's currently on its 3rd build. So, we managed to get to the Vala outpost and beat the boss last night in what I would have to consider to be one of the biggest surprises in my gaming history, certainly my PoE history, is to not die to that guy, having never seen him before. I guess I saw him get fought once, probably by Mathel. Just do. Now I'm getting nervous because we're getting to a point where I can actually get close to leveling. Scrap of identify scroll. You're just a mean person. Let's go. Grave Trough. I don't remember doing Grave Trough, but I did because, well, it's got the little line underneath it. Let's see. Don't suck. They deal extra damage with fire. They steal power, frenzy, and endurance charges. Reduced effect of non-curse auras. 20% less area of effect. I should be okay with that. What would we like to throw in? More boxes again. I like the boxes. They are definitely part of the fun thing that you keep hearing me talking about. At some point I need to do some of these deliriums too. Yes, I know. It's about to run a thunder. I am aware. I am keenly aware. Sure, we could get lucky. And we'll take one sacrifice at dusk too. Just to round things out, you know. Grave Trough. I don't remember which one that is. Got a couple more sips out of that. I know you're all nervous about the state of my beverage. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I ran around the outside on this one. And I will do that again, I believe, as that seemed to be a relatively sane way of approaching it. I will repeat for those who haven't been around when I've said it in the past, I am a rather deliberate game player, which is a kind way of saying slow. But it's also true in that I am deliberate. I take my time. I play pretty cautiously. Oh, itchy ear, itchy ear. A superior tectonic slam. Well, nobody wants an inferior one, you know? Iceberg. I really dislike the pounding, thumping of that skill. It's not like it ever kills me or anything, but it annoys me every single time. To be fair, annoying me is not a great accomplishment. Well, I heard something screaming in agony from a distance, so I did something right. I believe this takes us to the arena. That is a follow. 100 and Mores has followed. You get my one and only spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. And good evening. The Restless Shade, huh? Another Terminus Est. It's a fine item, but I don't need 3. I can't dual wield, let alone triple wield. Although, fuck yes, I would triple wield Terminus Est if I could. It wouldn't matter how good or bad the build was. It would win all of the awesome categories. I mean, anybody can put together a good build. All you have to do is be smart and know the game. But to put together a cool build, like triple wielding Terminus Est, that requires a certain deranged genius. Okay, mostly the deranged part. Alright, entirely the deranged part. Alright, well, we have got still more than 50 monsters. So more stuff needs killing. I won't stop until everything evil is dead. Or, you know, for me. 5, I believe that's a new personal record. 5, 6 sockets off one mob. Misery, envy, dread, and scorn. Nope. Well, real quick, I'll pop back and we'll sell all our 6 links and pick up the other, 6 sockets, not 6 links. Yeah, it's also, I mean, if memory serves, it's been a number of years since I read, but it's also the name of the sword in Gene Wolfe's Shadow of the Executioner series, was Terminus Est. Seems to be a lot of armor. 4 and 5. But I have 2. I don't need 3. I have at least 2. And yeah, I have leveled with it a couple of times. It's a really tough thing for a developer to do, I know. But I do wish that more of the good leveling uniques had some sort of leveling mechanism that made them still playable, at least at endgame. And we have a Harby. Wow. The stuff he dropped was so janky it got eaten by the filter. I hope he feels ashamed about that. Dude, your loot was so bad the filter ate all of it. Let's see. I will clear out the rest and then we'll come back for the Legion. As legions can be pretty dicey on their own, and legions and buttloads of additional mobs, that's an amount of dicey I don't need in my existence. Well, that's a lot of superiors. At least some of them are 15s. Looks like 15s and 5s. Oh, we also have that, if I can remember. Another 6 socket. The Legion here. The map. One monster remaining. We missed one somewhere. Where's the Legion? There it is. And also we have waiting for us, if I choose to do it, the Grove. This isn't going to be dicey at all. Oh, get out, get out. Almost put myself in a corner. Nobody puts Lens in a corner. Not if he can help it, anyway. I was in the middle of saying he almost got me, and he got me. Oh, fucking Soul Eater. That explains it. You know, when I was talking about I'm the kind of guy who generally complains about a whole shitload of stuff in leagues, Soul Eater would be the prime example of the kind of horse shit that I cannot find a justification for. I'll be going back in.
Go with courage.
Yeah, I didn't get put in the corner. The corner got put in me. In an especially unfriendly and vigorous fashion. I do not approve of that message. Ow. Yeah, that's going to cover it. Ow. Alright, running out of space, because I'm a pack rat and I keep everything. And when I say everything, I mean just about everything. 5, 11. 4? Really? 4? 5. 5. 5. 5. I could have sworn there was a 15 in there. 4s and 5s? Really? 115. Intimidating cry. That's... Thank you. That is true. That is cheering me up. Fucking Soul Eater. Well, at least this time I didn't need a death recap that we don't have in the game to know what killed me. Almost did it again. You get one, punk. That's it. Jerk. That's like 7 6 sockets from that map. Did we clear out all the way out here? I think so. Yes, we did. All right. And now we've got the harvest. The Sacred Grove. I was getting so close to the level, too. Fucking Soul Eater. Of course it was fucking Soul Eater. This is going to be my mantra for the evening. It's just going to be saying nothing but the word fucking Soul Eater over and over again. Nothing? Really? Really? Okay, well, not nothing. Just nothing important. Jerks. Let's see. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Oh, we just found out what the worst that could happen is. Fucking Soul Eater can happen. Everybody all done here? Nope, something's still blowing up. And on death effects, I'll add that to the list of horse shit that they can get rid of in the game. That would be fine. To go. One primal chimeral has to be better than two. I'm just double checking to make sure they're all special dead, not just regular dead. There's a monster left. It will tell its friends about the day that it did not die. It's a magnifying lens. Lens needs to refresh his beverage. Still in here to myself, muttering fucking Soul Eater. I am back. And I at least have a beverage.
Greetings.
The Soul Eater has the cold, unwelcoming embrace of death. Thank you. No, you were just enthused. I understand and forgive.
Journey well.
Journey well. I would have journeyed well if I'd gotten that level, but instead, no. Have a Soul Eater. How about a 9? Iceberg. Iceberg's usually pretty good. It's a pretty straightforward map. Monsters poison on hit. Not me, they don't. I'm immune. Suckers. Cannot be taunted. Oh, they'll be taunted. When I perforate them, they're taunted. It just doesn't stick for very long. Hey, you know what we can do? Another ambush. Sure. Yeah, I think an abyss. I like abysses. I have a bunch of stuff spec'd for abysses. It hasn't been much use so far. But I have it. Let's go. And Delirium Mirror. Well, with the Delirium Mirror, I'm definitely not going to want to juice as well. So we're just going to get straight to work. Holy. So, yeah, a lot of things want to play. And that's fine. You know, everybody... Whoops. It's the Harby. You done with him? 4 annulment shards. Regal. Ooh, an ancient orb, guys. I get to, fail to get something good from another belt, I think. Anyone got any particular suggestions for what I should ancient orb? Oh, did I miss it somewhere? I did. Alright, we're out of time. 2 maps, I think. A blacksmith's delirium orb. Okay. I did myself. You're gonna kitchen raid. I went out. I went foraging for nuts, berries, and vodka, and was successful. It's a unique. Velvet gloves, Doedries, unless I'm very much mistaken. An Exalt. Is that like my second Exalt the whole league? First or second Exalt. I even have a natural drop Divine I got at like level 70 or something like that on my first character. Alright, let's hope we can continue the not dying. This way? Which way is that? Is it your way or the highway? Oh, this one's got one of the bigs. The bigs scare me. And yet, I'm pretty good. Not me, the build. Not my build. Well, I did rog the bow. Let's see. How about gold? It's a pretty color, gold. Something's still over there. Wish we got an actual notification when it was clear to, like, pick up our loot. After death effects, or on death effects, are one thing, but not knowing if there's a mob still running around over there, I think is a little bit different. All right. So we cleared that out without too much of an issue. Oh, hey, look, Rocky Boys. Did it reopen? No. There, that should be it. There we go. Oh, I got a hubris. That's usable by it, even though it's corrupted already. Well, these are small. So even though they're corrupted, I'll pick them up because I'll just sell them. We have an abyss. That's right, I did socket one of those up. Misery, envy, dread, and scorn. Misery, envy, no. Extra chaos. Oh, it's hasted. I hate hasted. Oh, good. I ran right into that thing that I was trying to not run into. Because I'm not very smart. Right, I believe that one reset and we get to hit it again. Yep, I was correct. Did it reset again, or is there still somebody? No, it did not reset. There were a couple of rocky dudes. They think they're so clever. Alright, we've got the Abyss. Which is another one of those things I kind of like to clear out around. Whoa, we have a unique strong box. We have 2 Abysses. Did it reset? No. At least not yet. There we go. It did not reset. Empyrean Veil Zodiac Leather. No. And none of the rest of that looks particularly tasty. Let's see. Okay, so this Abyss is going to head out into the great beyond that awaits. All right, let's go. That's a whole bunch of 6 sockets again. Was that it? No, okay. It zagged down here. I didn't see it zag. All right, we've got our trove. And a boatload more 6 links. You got to sell your 6 links. It's one of the unwritten laws. Might even be a local, state, and federal law. And I'm a law-abiding citizen. But not like in the movie of that title. Two good resists, life and dex. Actually, that's kind of a keeper. That's not. Ignore that. There's the Ancient Orb. Gonna have to do something with that. That's a lot of life and evasion. Tier 3, Tier 2. Good dex. That's a keeper too. Life. Is there anything worse than reduced attribute requirements? Man, that is just so not fun. You know? It's just not fun. We like fun. In this household, we like things that are fun. I've already got a Doedres. Two of them, at least.
Journey red.
Where was I dumping stuff? What was my latest dump tab? Oh yeah, here. I wanted to keep this because of the 3 whites. That needs to go there. And the currency and maps need to go into, well, currency and maps. Is that my first exalt or my second? Okay, 2 exalts. Thought it was my second, but I couldn't remember the other one. No, I'm supposed to have like a 20% chance of the eye jewels that drop from abysses being corrupted 5 or 6 affixes, but I'm not getting them. I have played Torchlight Infinite. I actually like it, much to my surprise. I've played the first 2 leagues, the first one more than the second. I know they have the 3rd league either just came out or is about to come out, and I do plan on playing it, but right now I am still enjoying PoE. Yeah, for a free-to-play game, it's a very nice, more straightforward offering than, say, PoE. But I do like it. I haven't dropped any money into it yet, but I don't think I would be averse to actually spending some money on it. It's pretty good. We got an Abyss Scarab back out from our Abyss. Well, that's just recycling. That's smart. We've got another one over here, don't we? We do. Again, let me clear out around it. And we'll start up our second Abyss. My goodness, what a large crack you have. Wow, this one's going on for quite some time. All right, we'll backtrack and see if we missed anything loot-wise. I don't think so. But I have learned in the past that occasionally things drop behind in an abyss and you don't notice if you don't double back. All right. All right. And it's over here, isn't it? Nope, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Sadness, all the Xmas goodies are officially out in the house. Oh, yeah. That is indeed a cause for sadness. Unless you're on a diet, in which case it's a cause for relief. Loath Thunder. No. it's actually 4 linked, has life. That's a freak occurrence. Pillars of Arundune's map. Maelstrom League Zealot boots. Sure, I'll pick that up because why not? There are 2 monsters remaining. There's 0 monsters remaining. I have triumphed over evil once more. Console yourself with a strawberry cider. 0.05%.
Greetings.
Small consolation. At least for me it would be, but then obviously I prefer something a bit meatier. That is 382 with attack speed. That's actually pretty good. I have a 135 lightning cold fire, and this is a 238, which for just a rolled as opposed to rogged is pretty good. I mean, mine was rogged, so I got lucky. Yeah, still not getting any corrupted 5 or 6 prop abyss jewels. I don't remember which one heralding minions is. The only ones I know are the ones that have personally treated me like the smallest con on the cell block. Like Soul Eater. I mean, mind you, this one's not bad. 21 cold, 25 lightning, up to 16 fire, so all 3 elements with an evasion rating tacked on. So, that's not a bad 4-propper. Spells, dual wielding. So, you'd have to be dual wielding wands or something for that one to work. Let's view the chart. Maybe do a delve or 2. I don't want to go too far laterally. I'm not really interested in any instant death. Ooh, that looks nice. Little currency. Not sure if we've got enough azurite to get there. We should. It's going to be close. Sorry, sulfite to get there. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's another one. Arch Nemesis mod, I assume. If I had to pick one reason why the last few, let's say 2 years of leagues have not been to my taste, the one factor that mattered most than anything was Arch Nemesis. I think it's just a terribly misguided choice. Not the League. The League was fine. deadly, but fine. But taking all of those broken-ass affixes and sticking them into the game, I do not think was a good choice. Oh, okay, well before. I am definitely a sourpuss about Arch Nemesis, and would like to blame Arch Nemesis for so many of the problems. Where the hell did that thing come from? All right, pure living azurite. I feel like I have to give a warning about flashing in game. Can cause epileptic seizures. A forbidden tome. Gotta say, I don't know what it is. I just sold one of those. Now you giving me another one? Alright, that one I know, and that's the one I just got. I don't know what a forbidden tome is. Takes us to the relic altar in the forbidden sanctum to enter. Oh, it's sanctum. Okay, it's one of the things that allows you to play Sanctum League. Well, I can do that then. But first, we've got a couple more things I want us to get here, if we can. We should be able to. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, and I don't, really, so... Yeah, that was 2 leagues ago, right? Yeah, that was the their version of the roguelite. One of those leagues I didn't care for, in part because my build was not good for it. And I don't like build-reliant league mechanics. I prefer a league mechanic where if it's a good PoE build, it's probably good for the mechanic. Not you have to build specifically for the league mechanic. So I didn't care for Sanctum, or was it Trials of the Ancients or Tournament of the Ancients, whichever it was. We've got a Resonator Cache and a sealed lockbox. Sealed, I can't remember. No, Whispering, I think, are the ones that have div cards in them. Aren't you done yet? There we go. Sealed lockbox. Nothing good there. How about the resonators? 1 powerful and 2 primitive. All right, I wanted to grab some currency. We're also actually getting decent XP out of this too. I wanted the Imperial Bow. Oh, prox bubbles. On that long list of things that almost all PoE players can agree, we hate prox bubbles. As was pointed out, not necessarily true. The melee players may not mind prox bubbles. But we all hate porcupines. Burning floor. Do not stand in the burning floor. Evidently. That's it. There it is. Sulfite scarab. Very nice. We've got packed and abandoned riches. Well, the packed one, obviously, you save, because that's going to be the one that's, well, packed. You know, 80 portal scrolls and 80 wisdom scrolls is not packed riches. We'll head back to the hideout, and then we'll give Sanctum a shot. I did 1 floor of Sanctum on the first character with the free one you get. I presume the other floors are sitting there on that character as well. I don't know that for a fact. Springleaf. Yeah, Quacholi. We just sold one of those. Where were we? There we were.
Keep your life to your own.
I don't understand the keep your life to your own. To my own what? She never explains. She just says this cryptic stuff and then walks away. Wow, 2 of them I didn't already have. Ooh! 3-socket resonator! He shoots, he scores. For some value, shooting and scoring. How about that? That work? That works. I'm going to allow that because I'm not married. That just means you hit their standard list. Wait. I'm curious. Is my feed dead? Is my video dead? Because it looks like it's dead. Okay, that's weird. It's dead on my end here. Let's see. No, that's fine. Please let me know if it goes dead. It is dead on my feed. Weird. All right, well, I'm going to try take this to the Relic Altar and the Forbidden Sanctum to enter that. The Forbidden Sanctum, I believe we have here. Indeed we do. So, I didn't run much of this in League. And I ran 1 floor of it on my first character. About the time they got to Kitava the second time. So, somewhere around level 70-ish, something like that. Okay, full stash. Let's go. If anyone's not familiar with this, realistically, you can't die here because you don't take damage. You have a different life bar, so to speak. And the mobs will remove that life bar, and if they remove it all, you're done with your run through this. It's basically, it's a roguelite. So if you ever played something along the lines of Hades, Hades would be a good one. This one would be not Hades. Alright, so this will afflict a concealed anomaly on entry. It'll offer chaos and fusings. This one will offer scours and afflicts you with floor tax. Contains minor treasure reward, inflicts you with a deceptive mirror. I have no idea what deceptive mirror is. You're always taken to the... You're not always taken... Okay, that one sucks. Lose all aureus, that's the in-game currency. This is guards release a volatile anomaly on death. Well, you go in there first anyway. So, I have 300 out of 300 resolve. Resolve is what you don't want to lose. So I've not been hit yet. I'm picking up the gold that was sparkling on the floor. So we have finished this first room. No, we haven't. I have to defeat all the guards and rare monsters. Something hit me for 16 resolve. I'll get Aureus, which is the little sub-currency they've got for this. Did I miss any? No, I don't think so. Good point. Then you become unresolved and we can't have that. Offer. Can you be tempted? Receive 6 orbs of alteration now. I have plenty of. At the end of the floor, receive 12 jewelers, or receive 18 on completing the sanctum. Pretty sure I can finish the floor. Anything else in here? Anything else? No. Okay. Okay, now we have 3 doors. This one is all of our Aureus, our gold. Will go away when we hit the end of the floor. But these two, I don't know exactly what the volatile anomaly is on death. Doesn't sound like fun. And this one is you're not always taken to the room you select. That one's terrible. I remember that one being just fucking terrible. And if we go here, we can get a fountain, which will, I believe, return some of our resolution. Or we can go to a major treasure. Ooh, we want major treasure. Wish you luck for the second week in a row trying to get a pair of shoulders from a dungeon in Grim Dawn. 300 runs? Are they dropping from one of the, like the boss mobs? Or is it a mob infrequent? Because the mob infrequent should be a lot more common than that. A lot. Alright, and here we need to defeat all guards and rare monsters. Finish? We'll know soon. Is it going to spit fire? It's still spitting fire. There's somebody here still. Oh, crap. I've lost a lot of my resolution here. That was not forgiving. Orbs of regret. Sure. My resolve's at 178. Well, we have a chance at a major treasure reward. I've got to try that. That's a benevolent fountain, so we'll go there and then probably there. Yeah. Things were going so well. Am I still frozen? Shoulders should have a 5% drop chance from that chest. 10 chest places from the... Yeah, well. That's the thing. Oh, this is the same sort of deal. It breathes fire and... He's big. Oh, he has a friend. I didn't realize he had a friend. One. Get them both. Fires are out. All right. I'm at 100 or 300 resolve, so I should get a large treasure. Having some freezes, pixelation, or twitch. Well, the twitch seems to be working now on my end again. It's behind significantly. And at least once there was a spike down, so it looks like it's probably at least partially on my end. Oh, that's right. The treasures are in Aureus, which I lose at the end of the level if I make it that far anyway. So I would like to get to Merchant then. So at least some of it is definitely on my end. Well, we definitely would like to go to the fountain. Oh. Yeah, this is not looking like I'm likely to make it to the end, frankly. Another one of these. These are the worst. Yeah, I'm very unlikely to make it to the end here. The hell was that? What the bleepity bleep? I would like to go out on a limb and say that was just not fair. I am at 69. Nice. I am, of course, required by federal, state, and local law to say nice every time the number 69 appears anywhere. In any situation. Alright, well, not dead yet. We're only mostly dead. Hey there. Thank you. Well, I feel the same way in that I don't want a PoE-based roguelite. If I want to play a roguelite, I'll play something like Hades, which is freaking great. I understand it was very profitable for the players who were good at it. I was not good at it. My next purchase from the merchant is at no cost. If I can live to get to a merchant, you mean? Okay, that's not a nice. Almost anything with the number 69 is a nice. Almost. Minus 100 maximum resolve would immediately end my run. So room types will be unknown on the Sanctum map. I'm just completely boned here. That one would defeat me. Things have not gone well here for me. Ah! Okay, regardless, lie or not, you correctly described an instance where it would not be. And frankly, I'm not one who can complain about a little constructive lying. Defeat all the guards and monsters. I'm almost completely dead. I have 5 resolve left. My odds? Not great. Well, I'll take the 3 scouring now, because that I'd rather have that than the 12 chromes. Monsters' action speed cannot be slowed below base. Monsters have 30% increased attack, cast, and movement speed. Afflicts you with fiendish wings on entry. I have no idea what fiendish wings is. I don't think it's going to be good. Major treasure. Yeah, I'm not going to get the Aureus. I'm going to lose at the end of the map if I get that far, end of the level. And the first free purchase on a merchant is going to do me no good because I can't get to a merchant. I have done poorly here. Oh, and it's yeah, I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I'm doomed, I say, doomed. Told you, doomed. That did not go as hoped. That was quite bad, actually. I finished with like 250 on my first character when I went through the first floor, and the rest of that one may still be waiting for me. Of course, on the other hand, that's a good build for Sanctum because it can fire around corners. It's a summon raging spirits, so you just hold the button down and they go around the corner and kill things. This build really needs direct fire, so.
Greetings.
We didn't lose any XP. So there's that. How you doing? We're low on sulfite. Well, we'll run a map and we'll just get some sulfite. Foundry. Don't remember which one Foundry is. Sepulcher. Don't remember which one that is. Ooh, 11s. Monster. 2 unique bosses. They gain endurance charge. I'll take my chances with that. And this is a tougher map. And really, nobody's got it. None of you guys. Oh, he's got interest in a tier 11 map. Okay. And we want Einar. Nope. There we go. Sulfite. Yeah, that league mechanic, well, it was very specific. And for that league, I was doing an RF build. And an RF build is not good because you've got to be standing pretty much next to the mobs. And, well, you can see how that worked out there. When I wasn't even standing next to them, I was just in a straight line. Well, it's one of those, it's a very, I would say, a very divisive league mechanic. People loved it or hated it. I would be obviously in the hated it side. Again, as is often the case, the ones that are more love or hate are often the ones they've put in, obviously, a lot of work on. That is a happy sound. Give me a second. I will respond to it. Just, make sure everything in the immediate vicinity is croaked. It has. That is a whole bunch of random characters that have followed a few seconds ago. I'm assuming it is a raid by botting of some kind. So I don't assume they're going to stay. But a whole bunch, looks like about 20 follows. Give or take. If there happen to be humans attached to those, thanks. I'm dubious. So, you'll be hearing the sound a bit. I've seen this happen once or twice before. Don't know what the deal is. So yeah, it's going to continue for a while. Well, the viewers thing is an odd one in that it doesn't always, most of the time it doesn't work for me. I mean, right now it's showing none of those names, showing that I have 9 viewers, but if I actually look at the viewers list, it's like 15 or 18. So I don't trust the viewer list. But it's still plinking away merrily. Yeah, they're randomly generated names, for sure. Which is why my assumption is it's some sort of weird bot remnant kind of deal. Sort of thing that always makes me a little nervous, truth be told. And they're still going. They all came in about 3 minutes ago. And they came in at once. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm always a little bit nervous about it. It's happened a couple of times in the past. My assumption, some kind of bot is doing random actions like that so that it will appear that they're real people. You know, so whatever record keeping Twitch does, these show up as live accounts for some definition of that. We got all of the soul fight we were scheduled for. Whoop! Something hit really hard. That's the boss. That's why he hit really hard, probably. Because he's the boss. I think the Polaric invitation is the other bad guy from this league. Well, it says 536 on my main display. And I was at like, I don't know, 507, 510, something like that. So 25. It looked like there were more than 25 of them, but give me a sec, I'll check. No, that would be about right. Yeah. 6 minutes ago. 514? Okay. Misery, envy, dread, and scorn. Nope. Extra life cannot be slowed. Elemental equilibrium and random elemental damage. There's still more than 50 monsters remaining, so I got some more killing to do. Something over there. Looks like a unique. What do we got? Gold ammo. We're almost out of space. I'm going to pop back to my headquarters. Sell some stuff.
Greetings.
Yeah, so my assumption is they will, shortly after this, they will unfollow. Nope. That's a lot of fire damage to spells. Life, cold, 10%. I'm going to give that a look in just a second. We have a number of Perkwol's toes already.
Farewell.
Willow Gift. I don't recognize this one. Dex, reduced strength, increased dex, negative fire resist plus cold resist. You do not inherently take less damage for having fortification. 4% chance to suppress spell damage per fortification. 20% increased attack and cast speed while at maximum. That one doesn't seem good at all, I have to say. I don't assume this one can go anywhere. No, it has to stay here. Just chuck that away. That goes there. That goes there. And a quick check here. We're currently at 87667. Yeah, reduction. I thought so much.
Hello.
But I wanted to check. Yes, Kirak, I'll talk to you when I'm done cleaning up this mess. There are 34 monsters remaining. Did we get everybody? 8 monsters remaining around somewhere. Well, we do have a expedition. We'll see if it's one we can actually safely use. Monsters penetrate 15% fire resistance. That's fine. Overwhelm, 100% damage reduction. That could be bad. Monsters impale. That's not great. I bet monsters' hits can't be evaded. That's really not good. Can poison. Haha. Can't poison me. Suckers. If I can... Where was the evasion one? Fuck, right in the middle. Alright, we can't realistically not get that one. Alright, so we're trying to get that. Alright, that should work. There we go. We get everybody? I got him. That could have gone terribly wrong. Wow, 6 astragales. That's a lot of astragales. Get everything? Nope. Nah, we don't want that. Gwennon. Gamble. Is there anything we want to gamble for with her? These are level 79 stuffs. Not really. Any good? Possible? Definitely not. Although that is a lot of regeneration. That's tier 1 regen, that's why. That'll do, I think. We've got the Grove. Which way is that? That's 3 Primal Crush Claws. I'm not happy at that prospect at all. I saw you. You jumped into the ground. Can't fool me. Well, I mean, you can fool me. I can be pretty easily fooled, but not this time. Ha ha! 2 Vivid Aberarchs. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Vivid Parasites doesn't sound any better. Can I have neither? I thought I saw him dive underground again. I did. One to go. One to go. Did I miss anything else in here? I don't think so. I mean, there are a few missing mobs, but For League mechanics, I think we got everything, so we'll just head back. We are close to level. Oh, and talk to him. Hi, Karak. Yeah, well, we're definitely not doing that until we level. We did the first tier mini-boss for the Eater of Worlds. This is for the Exarch, I believe. I'm sure he's a charming, charming fellow. Steel ring. I'll keep that.
Journey well.
I will journey well. She's touched. She's just a mite touched in the head, you know? I now have 2 steel rings. I have 1 vermilion ring. A couple of the increased chaos damage rings, which is very tempting to try and do something with. I love me some chaos builds. I have a soft spot for chaos builds. Right here, I have a soft spot in my head. All right. One more good map, and we may actually get our level. Underground Sea. Blue quality should be relatively safe. Physical damage reduction is fine. I have less cooldown recovery rate. That should be fine as well. We'll throw the boxes in, though, because we still have a number of those left. That'll do it. We'll go with this. And maybe, just maybe, we'll reach level 91 for, I think, the 3rd time ever. Oh, I spoke it out loud. We're now cursed and doomed. We're doom cursed. A 5-link corrupted chest piece. 2 resists. Nice energy shield. I can actually use that. That's usable. As a leveling 5-link for the right colors. Yeah, I think so. Ran in too soon. Okay, did it reset? Or did we not kill somebody? I think it reset. Pretty sure it reset. Okay, yes, it did, because it now says, okay, contains mirrored items. Great. Guarded by a rogue exile, detonates nearby corpses, ignites you when activated. All right, it did not reset again. There we go. So the first time I had one reset, it reset 4 times. Which blew my mind. It took me a minute to understand what the hell was going on. Right, we will go around and clear out the far side of the abyss before we open her up. Alright, we'll try the abyss now. Don't screw it up. That's the level, all right. Whew. Daily run number 304 will yield a pair of shoulders. No, it'll definitely give you something crappy. I'm trying to reverse double think it here. Okay, a couple of eyes. I dinged, guys. And this will open up another gem slot for me. And eelskin gloves. Pretty sure I've had those. I am pleased. That was my hope for the evening, is that I would manage to get to 91, and we've succeeded at that. So I will likely be calling it an evening after I finish up this map. And tomorrow is a maybe as to whether I'll stream or not. I'll definitely be back on Saturday and obviously on Sunday for New Year's. Damn it! I was convinced my reverse psychology would definitely, possibly, probably not do it. Misery, envy, dread, and scorn. Well, we've got misery. We can head back. First thing we do is we grab the corrupted essence, because otherwise we forget to do it and have to make another trip, because I'm kind of a dope like that.
Hello.
I'm keeping that 5 link because it's a 5 link.
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
She calls me Savior. I think she digs me. Prismatic burst support. Great Old One's tentacles. That was tentacles, not a word that sounds a great deal like tentacles, okay? Tentacles. Sort of a dangling, writhing thing. Not to confuse with the two things that live under a dangling, writhing thing. Very different. Adds 11 to 20 damage to attack, 65 life, 19% chance to impale enemies on hit with attacks, 50% chance for impales on enemies you kill to reflect damage to surrounding enemies. That would be pretty good, I think, for an impale build. If one were to have an impale build. 4 props. I'm not getting the 6 props that I'm expecting. This is what I wanted. That needs a couple of additions, and hopefully they'll be good ones. And that will go into the socket that just opened. I'll keep that. And this goes here, and that goes there, and this goes. Should be an open spot here and there. Now, real fast, let's see if we get a good addition here. Critical strike multiplier for spell damage. It is not a winner. That will be for another more fortunate build. I have to go through all of my gems and see what's good. That we'll do later, but right now we go back and we have an attempt will be made. I have not yet gotten lucky on any of my corruption attempts. Nope. I still have not gotten lucky in any of my corruption attempts. The gods mock me. But I give them reason. To be perfectly fair, they're probably not wrong. Alright, we'll get back to the Trial Master here. What piece of crap does he have initially here? Oh, look at that. It's a incredibly awful, corrupted item. Why they chose to have these items be corrupted and crappy. Hey, Fat Body, how you doing? Good evening. I have no idea why they made that particular decision. So that every single time the first item is just awful. And the next item's corrupted too. You know, I just have no patience with this mechanic. I have yet to hear a single streamer have anything positive to say about the return of this mechanic. They've all been deeply underwhelmed. And I don't understand the why of it. That's so often the thing when they do something I don't agree with. Some of the time I can go, okay, I understand why they did that, even if I don't agree with it. I can't even understand the why of this one. There are 13 monsters remaining. It's Mervale and her friends from the Sodding Harbingers League. Alright, victory is mine. Once again, we've hit our level. It's an awesome level, because we're awesome. 91. It's only the third time I've ever gotten something over level 90. This has been a very fun build. Thank you. Thank you. Life, accuracy, fire resist. Not good enough. This one, it's, you know, If it was level 25, it would be very good, but it's level 55, so it's crap. 7% attack speed on a ring. That is a tier 1. Just the rest of it's just not good. They need to bring back
Keep your life to your own.
lucky rolls for corrupted items because they're just so bad right now. Do we have any more turn-inable sets? No. No, it doesn't. No, we don't. No, it don't. How are we doing over here? Let's see. We have 8 of these. So we can roll a whole bunch of body armors with a guaranteed 90 to 99 life, or a couple of them. Wait, they're both 90 to 99? Body armor 90 to 99. Body armor. Oh, there we go. 110. So, or we could roll 3 shots at 110 to 119, which is pretty solid. And here we've got the spell damage on 2-handed weapons and 1-handed weapons. This is bow, cold, another cold. Okay. We have 11 screaming essences of spite. I don't think I've ever had this many essences before, but not a bunch at the top tier. Although, actually, we could actually get a couple of top tier rolls. I could get a top tier on the life. I could get a top tier here on energy shield. I could get a top tier here, 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 here. On a lot of these. I wouldn't want a top tier because it's such a crapshoot to actually get something good, but the ability to get 3 rolls of 110 to 119 life on a chest piece is really strong. But I think I'm going to call it here. We did manage our primary objective, which was just to futz around and hopefully hit level 91. We hit level 91. I'll take just a second, browse the gems. That wasn't my initial, there we go. Fire damage to spells. No, that's we're looking at the wrong thing. We want to see if we got life, would just be a good starter, you know? 7% increased maximum life. We can throw an orb or 2 at that. 19% damage with bleeding. That's a fail. No life on any of... Is it the red ones? No, it's the white ones, isn't it? For, like, bows and the like. Lightning, holding a shield, great. Yeah, it's wand attacks, but that's not that ain't right. What we got for bows? Because we're using a bow. Not a bunch for bow. Attack speed with bow, 8%. Increased freeze duration, 3% chance to freeze. Damage over time, increased damage with bows, cold damage. Damage with bows, attack speed, 2 mana per hit with attacks. That's okay. What, that's a 6 propper. Is it? No. 5 prop? 4 prop. Just lots of multi-line props. Attack speed with bows, accuracy, global crit, max mana, increased poison duration, chance to poison. It's a lot of stuff. Added fizz, lightning with bows. Attack speed if you've dealt a critical strike recently. I deal a lot of critical strikes. Cold, lightning, evasion, and fire damage with bow attacks. I'm curious as to how much. I'm currently at 87,667. That's about a 4K DPS increase. That's pretty substantial. A little bit of added evasion as well. That's not bad. I can work with that. That's a 4 proper. Nice one. We'll use that at least for now. Okay, I'm going to call it an evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I'm very, very appreciative. especially to the 20-odd people who followed tonight, whose names all appear to have been acquired by rolling a face on a keyboard or using an automated creation for accounts. Spoiler, I didn't pay for that. So what they're doing here, I don't know. Hopefully Twitch won't throw a fit. It's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. So maybe back tomorrow, depending on how I feel after a few more beverages. If not, I will definitely be back on Saturday and Sunday. Most particularly Sunday. I may start a little late because I'm going to try and pull like a 6-hour stream. I'm going to try to pull a Happy New Year's for people in the Atlantic, Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific time zones. I've done it in the past. Knock on wood, we'll see if I can do it. I'll also be enjoying beverages. But for tonight, I'm going to call it. So again, thank you guys very much for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Thursday night goes great. Hope your Friday is quick. Hope your weekend is awesome. And if you're not going to be around, I hope your New Year's starts off with a awesome evening and following morning. Back in a day or two. Have a great rest of your evening. Take care and ciao for now. Good night, guys.